Seated comfortably in the Lotus pose, Padmasana, with spine upright, shoulders braced back. Back of the head in line with the spine, eyes gently closed. We check our breath today. So we consciously take awareness of cool air going in the nostrils and warm air coming out to see if there is resonance, a rhythm, whether it is slow, whether both nostrils are open. For those of us who are not sensitive enough to notice all this because we are not in regular practice, we can just keep an index finger just under the nose. So as we exhale, we will come to know which nostril is open and which is closed, or if both are open and both are closed. Knowing that between one breath and the next is life, we increase our sensitivity. To our breath. We then come into Vayu Mudra, where the index finger is folded at the knuckles and the thumb touches it closed, so we don't press it hard. The index finger tip comes near the thumb ball. The other three fingers are open, so when the wrists rest on the knees, the palms are facing the ceiling. Vayu Mudra reverses several problems connected with the air element whenever there is imbalance in the three humors, Vata, Pitta and Kapha, creating migraines, headaches, hammering in the temples, nausea, vomiting, unnecessary bloatiness, restlessness in sleep. Vayu Mudra. And resting the knees, the wrists on the knees, we start with Kapalabhati in Vayu Mudra. Active exhalations, pulling the abdomen in. Continue. Known to reverse acidity, gas, flatulence, constipation, indigestion. Known to balance our creatinines, cholesterol. Known to wake up and activate all the organs in the abdomen. The manis in the Manipur chakra. Kapalabhati, for bringing back life to those dull, paralyzed organs in the abdomen, the liver, the spleen, the gallbladder, the large and small intestines, the stomach. As it is said, 99%, that's percentage, rogo se mukti. 1% held back by the masters only for certain obvious reasons, but otherwise 100% pratishat, rogo se mukti, Kapalabhati. Make sure every time you exhale, your entire abdomen is pulled in, and we are currently doing that in Vayu Mudra. Kapalabhati has no contraindications. One can go up to 1008 Kapalabhati if done custom made, suited to us, which is slowing down whenever we feel that there is a little bit of a heaviness in the head. Change from sthul to sukshma, sukshma to sthul, intense to less intense. Soften it off. And what if we don't have any of those 99% rogue? There is one additional benefit in Kapalabhati, which is we live longer. It slows down the breath. Our Ayushya, that is lifespan, is predetermined by the number of breaths we take. And here with Kapalabhati, we slow down the breaths eventually after these fast Kapalabhatis. So you will notice all day that your breaths are slower and more resonant, more in rhythm. We're going to start preparing now to discontinue this last almost 3.5 to 4 minutes of Kapalabhati to watch if there's a difference. Now watch the breath. See if both nostrils are open. See if the breath has slowed down. See if the breaths are in rhythm. See if the nasal passages are clear. All the mucus has come out. And hence we know that we can reverse sinuses, acidity, gas, constipation, flatulence, and several other discomforts with this awesome cleanser, Shodhan Kriya, called Kapalabhati. Continuing to stay in Vayu Mudra, we now do Bhastrika without using our arms. We now address the lungs, the rib cage, the heart, doing active inhales and active exhales, starting with soft and subtle and going to intense. So we start with a vitalizing pranayama. Puraks and rechaks, inhales and exhales, for asthma, bronchitis reversing, for fibrosis of the lungs ceasing to get worse, for controlling and eventually reversing addictions. Make it more gross, more intense. Bhastrika now. We've already used our abdomen entirely during Kapalabhati. We now don't use our abdomen. We only use our lungs, our rib cage. For Bhastrika. It's fine to take pauses. Those of us who have vertigo conditions are going to feel dizzy in intense Bhastrikas, in intense Puraks and Rechaks. We have to slow it down. We have to take pauses in our Bhastrikas. We have to be our own Guru, our own Atma Swarup, our own divinity. The Sahaj one, the pure one, the divine one will be our own Guru. We pause and restart, or we slow down and restart. Or else the vertigo will increase, the dizziness, the discomfort, or the hammering in the temples. No, we don't want to do that. Discontinue Bhastrika. Take a complete pause to notice how you feel at this time. We now drop our head completely in a chin lock, Jalandhar Bandha. So know that we are already doing three things. An asana, which is Padmasana, only not to be done by those who have intense knee problems or have just been through a surgery. Each one of us needs to do a Padmasana, the lotus pose. So we are in an asana. We are in a mudra because we are doing Vayu Mudra. And we are in a bandha because we are in a chin lock, Jalandhar Bandha. And in this, we inhale fully in Ujjayi. So we are in pranayama. Rubbing inhaled air in the throat pit so that we make a sound. And we come down again in a Jalandhar Bandha. 1/3 exhale. 1/3 exhale. 1/3 exhale. In Ujjayi. Oh my God, we are doing so many things. Asan, pranayam, mudra, bandh. Asan, pranayam, mudra, bandh. Asan, pranayam, mudra, bandh. Win-win, multiple situations and multiple healings. Padmasana in Ujjayi with Viloma exhalations in Vayu Mudra with Jalandhar Bandha. Inhale. And also to that we are adding Viloma exhale. 1/3 Ujjayi. 1/3 Ujjayi. 1/3 Ujjayi. 2 pranayams in asana, mudra and bandha. When inhaling in Ujjayi, fill your lungs with oxygenated air in such a way that there is no room for any more inhale. Those who have sleep apnea or those of you who know have sleep apnea, today is the session that should be going to them. Last round, inhale in Ujjayi, lifting the head high up till you feel a stretch in the double chin area. Exhale 33 1/3% down, Ujjayi again. Exhale 33 1/3% down, Ujjayi again. Chin lock, Jalandhar Bandha. Hold in a Shunya. Discontinue this awesome blend of asana, 2 pranayams, mudra and bandha. To open up the Vayu Mudra now, remember never to do palming after mudras open. Do not do palming, the energies will get dissipated. And come in a complete twist towards the right. Turn the head over the shoulder blade. Let's work on the secretions of the ductless glands of the endocrine system. And here we are going to do Swan Pranayama. Sticking the tongue out, looking cockeyed, we are going to do the panting dog pranayama. it till you find an impending need to discontinue. Before that, gently stop and come back. To twist now the other side. Shoulders parallel to the wall on that side and chin chasing the shoulder blade. We're going to look cockeyed. And we're going to stick our tongue out, making sure we don't make that one little obvious mistake of not inhaling well enough. So don't do a Kapalabhati. No. Do a in cockeyed. Continue. If you've not been in practice in this, you're going to keep clearing mucus from the throat, or you're going to cough, or you're not going to be comfortable. So make sure you stay in this regular practice. Continue Swan Pranayama in Parivritta because we are twisted. Padmasana, sticking the tongue out in Nasagraha Mudra. And we discontinue, neutralize. Our eyes come back with open eyes to stare in front of you in Unmani. Unmani is a mindless stare. So whatever you are seeing will not create any sensations, any attachments, any aversions. I need to clean that area, or oh my God, that wall needs to be painted, or any other thought. It's just a mindless stare, unmani. It's a mudra. And in this, we're going to do Rajkaput Ujjai, the guturgu of the pigeons. So we're going to rub inhaled and exhaled air rhythmically in bubbles in the throat pit. Careful of that larynx, that throat pit, the esophagus, the epiglottis, the glottis. We are beautifying our voice, reversing fears associated with relationships and finances, balancing the secretions of the thyroid gland. Staring in Unmani, mindless stare, no attachments, no aversions. In Padmasana, we are doing Rajkaput Ujjai. It's called Gala Swasan. Gala is throat, Swasan is saans, breath. Three last rounds. If you've coughed, if you're clearing your throat, if you're straining it, if you're not in rhythm, you've not been in practice of Rajkaput Ujjai. Take a sankalpa today of anything that you've not been in practice with. You will do practice more regularly, especially during the weekenders. Discontinue Raj Kapot Ujjayi and sit in Vajrasana with knees apart. We now bring our right hand in Nasagraha Mudra, index finger, middle finger folded near the thumb ball. Left hand can be anything. And we close the left nostril with the ring fingertip to inhale and exhale from the right nostril. Surya Agan Pranayama. Then we change. We close the right nostril. And we inhale and exhale from the left. Then we change again. We close the left nostril. We inhale from the right, exhale from the left. And we then inhale from the left, exhale from the right. We repeat this entire set 2 more times. Chandra Agan Pranayam. Surya Agan Pranayam. Surya Bhedan Pranayam. Chandra Bhedan Pranayam. Nostrils alternately get blocked, one every 90 minutes. We want to make sure that the correct nostril is open for the correct activity. When the mind needs to be thinking, when we are at work, when we need to run errands, when the mind needs to be active, at that time the right nostril needs to be open. If it's blocked, it's not giving its 100%. Same with the left. When we need to relax, we need to meditate, we need to go to sleep, we need to just chill. It's the left nostril that needs to be open. Nothing like having both nostrils completely open. And if you have both nostrils blocked, you're out of practice. And you've not been following the yogic biological clock of assimilation, of excretion, of relaxation. One more round of what we just did. Chandra Agan. A full one. We can't afford to keep any emptiness when we inhale. Surya Agan. Surya Bhedan. Chandra Bhedan. We're going to repeat exactly the same thing, but this time in Ujjayi, in the Puraks and the Rechaks, in the throat breath. Discontinue. Pressing the palms down on the mat in front of you. We work on this mudra, twisting the wrist because the fingertips are towards the groin. For reversing carpal tunnel syndrome, for those of us who use the computer or the phone too much, we've strained these areas, the armpit to the wrists. And here we do kaki pranayama. We pout our lips and we inhale looking cockeyed. Lungs are full. Purse the lips, be normal, and exhale with normalized eyes. Exhalations are from the nose, kaki pranayama. Out like a crow, like the beak with your lips. In Nasagraha Mudra. Exhale from the nose. We do kaki pranayama because we misbehave like the crow, eating practically everything at any time. Misbehaving, unlike most other birds and animals who stick to a mono diet, and however hungry they may be, eat at the right time of the yogic biological clock. But we don't. And it is said that the crow never falls sick. Hence, we do kaki pranayama to copy the crow so that if we misbehave, we don't fall sick. Stay in ease instead of dis-ease. One last round, kaki pranayama. The exhales can be in Ujjayi. And we now do one of our favorites, feather touch. And in feather touch, we continue going up to the head for mind cleansing. In this feather touch, with fingertips on our face, head, scalp, we address facial yoga, including excessive hair fall, headaches, migraines. Which pranayama do we do here? You choose. A vitalizing, stabilizing, cooling, tranquilizing, or balancing category. To finish off, making our own Atma Swarup, our own divinity, our Guru. You choose. Let the feather touch be like a feather. 10 fingertips, 5 elements, air, water, earth, ether, fire. Emitting complete balance through Urja. Give yourself the abundance of love, of joy, of face yoga. As I always say, it's no one's job to love us, it's ours. Discontinue the pranayama that you chose to do, but continue feather touch. See how awesome we feel, how beautiful we feel, how lovely we feel, how the fingers go towards the area we want to address. For those of us who have tinnitus, ringing in the ears, the fingers will just go near the jaw, below the ear. For those of us who have saggy cheeks, the fingers will just go near the droopy area. For those who have strain in the eyes, the fingers will automatically go. Look how beautifully we direct towards the eyes. Headaches, hair fall, heavy heads, fingers will go automatically towards the temples, the forehead, the fontanel. Discontinue feather touch and allow the sensations to fade away. Keeping this awesome thread of connectivity with these sensations, every moment aware and equanimous. Prepare to end today's session by slowly opening the eyes and rise. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat.